Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Burning Down Babylon. This is your host, Lloyd White. Always doing it right. Let's get to it. So we have Bill O'Reilly in the news for allegedly making racist statements, comments, jokes about Democrat representative from California, Maxine Waters, stating she has James Brown Wig. And I thought this was absolutely hilarious. Because as you can see with the side-by-side comparison, Bill O'Reilly's pretty much correct. Now, that's not Maxine Waters' real hair. It is a wig. Black women do not have hair that's straight like that. And I would like to know why this is not considered cultural appropriation. Because the SJW people, and they're the ones who are complaining about this, I mean, everything is racist, everything is sexist, ageist, ableist, homophobic, transphobic, Islamophobic, blah 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 blah. Everything is a phobia anymore in the United States. But Bill O'Reilly made a joke about Maxine Waters' hair, and of course the media went crazy with it. People are calling for him to be fired, which is, to me, it's just insane. It was just a joke. I mean, CNN, Fox, ABC, NBC, media, news, whatever, they could use all the ratings they can get. The dinosaur media is dying. So let's go to the clip and see exactly what Bill O'Reilly said. We'll hear the comments Maxine Waters was making prior to Bill O'Reilly's statement, and we'll listen to the talking heads and what they said afterwards as well. Let's roll the clip.
We have suffered discrimination. We have suffered isolation and undermining, but we stand up for America, oftentimes when others who think they are more patriotic, who say they're more patriotic, do not. When we fight against this president and we point out how dangerous he is for this society and for this country, we're fighting for the democracy. We're fighting for America. We're saying to those who say they're patriotic, but they turned a blind eye to the destruction that he's about to cause this country, you're not nearly as patriotic as we are.
Let me just chime in here. I would like to know what President Trump has done that makes him dangerous for the country and the society. How can you turn a blind eye to something that someone hasn't done yet? Her statement in future tense, implying that Trump hasn't actually done it yet, that he will do it in the future. How can you turn your eye to something that someone hasn't done yet? Maxine Waters is outspoken about President Trump, calling for his impeachment. Now, to be impeached, you actually have to do something. You can't be impeached for something that you haven't done yet. These fake leftists are out of their minds. And this is never going to end. White people live under a microscope now. Especially white men, older white men, to be exact. He made a joke about her hair. And I mean, she does look like James Brown. It is funny. It was a joke. Ha ha ha. But my feels. To call what he says racist is crazy. But going back to Trump, Trump hasn't done anything yet. She's been calling for impeachment since he was elected. Since Election Day. Why? Because he's not a radical leftist like California? How has open borders, how's that working for California? California's bankrupt. There's people in California talking about secession from the Union. People in California are talking about separating North California from South California and making the 51st state of Jefferson. I've been to Southern California. I've been to Los Angeles. I've been to Orange County. If you didn't know any better, you would think you were in another country. Well, let's continue.
So what does that mean, Bill? We've been listening all morning. We cannot.
I didn't hear a word she said. I was looking at the James Brown wig.
That's all Bill O'Reilly said. He was looking at the James Brown wig. Now, I could think of a bunch of other things that a white person could call a black person that would be deemed racist. He could have dropped an N-bomb on her. The Nigger word. He could have said all kinds of things. We don't have to get into it. But was that racist? Are you kidding me? Let's finish the clip.
If we have a picture of James, it's the same.
It's the same one, right?
No,
And he's
okay,
not using
I
it
gotta
anymore.
defend her on
You
that.
guys you're all wrong about
I
this.
have to defend her on that. You can't go after a woman's looks. I think she's very attractive.
But I didn't say she wasn't attractive. I love James Brown.
Maxine Waters is attractive? Are you kidding me? I wouldn't fuck her with a stolen dick. This woman is 80 years old. She's wearing a wig. That does look like James Brown. To say she's attractive, what a total cuck this woman is. The guy didn't say she wasn't attractive. All he said is she has a James Brown wig. This is insane. This is the insanity. The total thought police, politically correct police. And of course, this is a double standard. Because everyone doesn't have to adhere to this new PC society the fake left is trying to build. And I've said it before on other videos, you can make a fuck white people video and no one will bat an eye. It'll probably trend and even go viral. You can Google search and look on Twitter all the racist comments black people have made against white people since Trump has been elected. And no one's complaining about that. No black people are defending white people. Not in the media, anyways. Many black people want nothing to do with groups like Black Lives Matter and the racist division that the media especially is trying to cause. I digress. Let's finish up the clip and then I'll give my closing comments.
But it's the same hair James Brown, or the Godfather of Soul, had.
So he had girl hair.
Whatever it is, I just couldn't get by it. You're all wrong about Maxine Waters. Number one, she's a sincere individual. Whatever she says, she believes. She's not a phony. All right,
that's right.
And that's old school. All right, if you're
Speaking
not a
of
phony,
old school, you got this new book coming out.
So we giving Maxine a break here. I love you, Maxine. I want to see you on The Factor. And when hell freezes over, I'm sure that'll happen.
Right. Now let's talk about old school for a second.
Yes.
Give me an example.
So there you go. You heard what Bill O'Reilly said. Quickly it went to the race card. Quickly it went to, oh, of course she's beautiful and you can't say that about a black woman. And the days to follow, there were panels on CNN with Don Lemon. And the black gentleman that was on the panel, Paris something or another, I can't remember his name off the top of my head. He was actually the voice of reason amongst the other black panelists. It was a joke. It's no big deal. It wasn't racist. It wasn't sexist. Come on. This is getting to be insane. How did we go from shows like The Chappelle Show to what we have today? Chappelle went after all races. I mean, his first episode was the black-white supremacist. And he went after all races equally, and it was funny. I mean, Chappelle Show is one of my favorite shows. Chappelle is one of my favorite comedians. But I mean, this politically correct policing that's going on from these SJW types is insane. And you'll even hear them say that only a white person can be racist because they're the oppressor. People who are oppressed cannot be racist. Guess what? Black people are racist. Latinos are racist. Chinese people are racist. It's just the way the world is. And no amount of legislation or politically correct policing can change that. People need to grow the fuck up and lighten up. It's so bad you can't even make a joke these days. But that's the video. Thanks for watching. Peace. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, share. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Either way, Lloyd don't care. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace.